Secretary General, right?
Correct. So we're going live.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Longling
Right.
Show. Tonight, this is going to be very interesting because we have been observing the talk about the merger of NDPP and the NPF party for quite a long time. And still, the time was not still fully ripe, so the official declaration was not done. But today, we have seen the NDPP party officially declaring that they are going to merge and as an NPF party. So technically, the NDPP party will cease to exist after more than one term of ruling in the state of Nagaland. And that was more of like a party that was necessitated to contest the election. And well, NPF has been a party that was founded several decades ago, but the name changed to NPF about more than 2 decades ago. So that's the brief background of what we need to know about this party. And I want to welcome Mr. Achumbemo Kikon, Honorable MLA and the NPF leader, currently working as the lead Secretary General of the NPF party. And he has been playing a very crucial role in the talk for this merger between the NPF and the NDPP. And he is one major stakeholder in this process. I think that's why it's very crucial to have a conversation with him and to know more about now the merger has been declared by the NDPP side as requested by the NPF as declared today. Now we would like to just get to know more about what it's going to be like once it has merged as an NPF party. So joining me here I can see that there are online viewers, joining us for this conversation. And I want to thank you again, Mr. Honorable MLA, Mr. Achumbemo Kikon, for agreeing to come and have a talk to Honor Channel for the benefits of
It's
the
my
masses.
pleasure.
And
It's
to,
my
yeah,
pleasure. Yeah.
I'm sure you have a very busy weekend because of this process.
Yes, weekend as well as it's a hectic day for me, especially and the party workers.
Mm.
We had series of meetings, and somehow things have come to a you know proper conclusion. So I am exhausted, but at the same time, extremely happy.
Great. Now, were you part of today's NDPP convention that was held, or you were not there physically?
Yes. See, as far as the today's general convention of the NDPP is concerned, that has to be taken part only by the people who have membership in the NDPP. And rightfully so, they have invited only the NDPP membership holders, and they had a general convention at the Cultural Hall Kohima, and they have passed a resolution to the effect that the NDPP as a political party and the legislature wing have passed a resolution, and that resolution have been duly communicated to the NPF central office. And accordingly, we had conducted two meetings today. One is the central office pairs meeting at 12 noon, then which was followed by the central executive council meeting at 1:30. Now these are necessitated according to the laid down rules and sections articles in the NBF party's constitution, because the communication that we have received from the NDPP, that to the effect that they have now passed a resolution to merge with NBF. So that resolution has to be endorsed by the central office bearers. Then later on, again followed by waiting ratification by the Central Executive Council uh, members. So we had these two emergency meeting today, and that resolution was duly communicated to the Honorable Speaker, Nagaland Legislative Assembly, And Honorable Speaker was kind enough to accept our letter, signed, duly written by the President, Mr. Apong Pongoner. And now the merger of the NDPP as political party and also the legislature wing to the NPF has become official. And accordingly, uh, the elected members of the NBF, which is now comprises of 32, including the Honorable Speaker. Uh,
Okay.
Now, with both of us training from this side is now 34. So we have elected Honorable existing Chief Minister Dr. Nipirio as the leader of the NPF legislative party. And you are aware in a parliamentary democracy, whoever is elected as the leader of the legislative party automatically assumes the charge of the responsibility of the chief minister. So, therefore, this was duly after being elected as the leader of the NBF legislative party, where all the members were present, and we went straight to the speaker's office. Physically, we paraded in front of the speaker, and speaker was kind enough to entertain our leader as well as along with the legislators. And accordingly, it is now official that the merger of NDPP political party as well as the legislature wing to the NPF is now officially declared as one political entity in the nomenclature of Naga People's Front. So, government from this evening onwards will be NBF alliance with BJP. It is called People's Democratic Alliance Government, where NBF leadership has taken over, led by our Honorable Chief Minister, Dr. Nipiri.
Great.
That is
So,
official position at the moment.
okay, okay. So thanks for shedding light on that and sharing what has happened today. But now, before I jump into other questions, the curiosity of the people, of the voters, and the public that your party represent is how is the power dynamic or the reshuffling of the power positions going to be like? So you were leading the NPF party, and what I would like to know is on what terms and conditions were you able to negotiate this? There must be a give and take. I don't think you, as a leader of the party, would not just let someone come and just capture the leadership. So there must have been some negotiation in the background. Can you shed light on that to the best?
See, yeah, see, it's very interesting to listen such, uh, kind of proposition. But
Right.
at the moment, what we are interested is to bring the Naga people together. And I tell you that there is no string attached as such in this effort, in this process to bring these two parties together as one political platform, as one strong regional platform. There is no string attached. Okay, that is one. Second, as far as we are concerned, uh, we are only looking forward and interested in bringing the Naga people together. Now, who should start this? Where do we start? These are the questions left unanswered for so many years. So, therefore, from our side, we have passed several resolutions. I would only like to quote only two dated 12 February this year, 2025, when the central office bearers set and passed a strong resolution sending a message to our all comrades and also the like-minded regional political parties who are working in the regional political party to come forward, join hands together, and consolidate the Naga people, the platform, as well as take the Naga people forward. This resolution was again followed by the 6th September, which you all are aware, where the Central Executive Council of the NPF met at Kohima,
Mhm.
and we have passed a resolution specifically calling about inviting our Honorable CM Dr. Nipirio and his esteemed colleagues, and also the leadership of the erstwhile, let us say, from now on, the Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party, to
Mhm.
come forward and join hands with NBF so that we can form one consolidated body by retaining the NBF and the symbol, which you all are aware is very dear to the Naga people, the cock symbol, which is the roster. It is popularly known as cock in the rural areas. So we are very comfortable in calling it a cock party. So this
Mhm.
is how we have sent feelers and messages to our leaders and also to the NTPP leadership, and we are extremely grateful to them for responding positively by passing a resolution in their Central Executive Board, especially the dated 12th September 2025 resolution, where they have given us a very positive response on the resolution we have passed on the 6th September by the CEC, uh, calling, requesting them to come forward and to work together hand in hand. So all this process we have undergone, and in the process of our talk and negotiations, there is no condition attached from their side also, from our side also. It was purely a major coordinated, properly coordinated discussion with equal, respect for each other. There is no question of one party dominating the other, one
Mhm.
party, acting upmanship of the other. No, nothing as such. With mutual respect, we have talked to each other, and we are happy that people leading the leadership and in the NTPP side, are also quite reasonable, and someone who can reason things. So also our side, and this is how we have brought these two parties together. And the we must mention the sagacity of our honorable CM for guiding the party in such a way that it is necessary that we must come together to show
Okay.
to the Naga people in practical, not in theory, that
Mhm.
look, it is possible if we all try, if we all have the the zeal, the enthusiasm to come together. There is a possibility by forgiving our past, but look for future. This is how we have exhibited today. I think Naga people must appreciate this, and we must thank the Naga people that it is because of their support this was possible. We have just played a very little role in facilitating, trying to navigate according to the procedures and terms and conditions laid down by the ECI, as well as in our party's constitution. How do these two parties come together, merge together as one political entity? Otherwise, the bigger role being played is the Naga people, who have been our constant support, and most of all the church leaders who have been praying that there should be unity within the Naga family. And as I said, there has to be someone who should start. There has to be somebody, a body who should give an exemplary to this effort. And I think we have demonstrated today by completing the process of merger between these two political parties.
Mhm. Okay. So since you mentioned that there's no strings attached, so it's whether to believe it or not believe it. That's a different question. But will you stop your position as the Secretary General of the NPF party, or will someone else replace you? That will answer the question.
Well, that's a personal question, which
Okay.
I leave it for you to guess till 21st of this month,
Okay.
because the party organizational election will come up only on the 21st of this month, that is next Tuesday, when we will be having the general convention of the Naga People's Front. Now it has become a collective body. Now collectively it has to be decided. So the election of the new office bearers will take place only on the 21st. Till such time, whether it is me or somebody else, we are not entitled, because it will be beyond our brief if we do so. Because election in any form is of a very sacred in nature. It has to
Mm,
go through proper procedures in electing yourself, whether it is a party functionaries or becoming an MLA. All this has its own process, and there is a process already laid rolling. The Central Election Board will decide as to who should take what kind of responsibility. So you hang on till 21st, and hopefully it'll be a very smooth transition of
mm,
responsibility within the organizational structure. Don't worry for that.
mm. Okay, okay. We'll wait for that. Now, one very tough question. It's maybe I'll ask you this in a very provocative form. You know,
Hmm.
people's opinion, people's sentiment before the merger was that at least, although there's no such thing as opposition party right now, or just before today in Nagaland, people had their faith that NDF had the credibility, has the credibility because they have two MLAs, Mr. Achumbemo, Kikon, and Mr. Azonino, and they have been playing the role of an opposition MLAs. And you have been questioning in the assembly, and you have been, raising issues and concerns which goes, in total alignment with the pulses of the people. Now that this has become one party, how would you convince the people that, you know you are going to still work for people, you are going to still raise voice that really matters in the assembly, regardless of being just one party? Or are you still going to do that, or what is your position now?
Mr. Longland, there are people, not to be apprehensive, at the same time, not to be sarcastic. You
Mhm,
see, it is not an easy task. It's not an easy job for two political parties to come together. Naga people, even our critics, must appreciate this. Everyone, everybody, whether it is an individual or an organization, everybody is yearning for unity and reconciliation in the Naga society. So, how do we do it? Who will do it? Where do we start? These are few questions I'm repeating again left unanswered. And we have exhibited in the form of forming an oppositionless government. If you see how we fight election, we fight very fiercely. But even
yep.
then, we bury our hatchets. We cement our differences for the sake of the Naga people, for Naga unity. Only and only for the sake of the Naga unity and reconciliation, we come together. Now, we have gone another step. We have taken another step by bringing these two regional parties together. Isn't it an achievement to be celebrated? I would like to also, provoke the conscience of every right-thinking Naga citizens.
Mhm,
Instead of hurling allegations or, pointing fingers on us, I would only ask, request, appeal to the right-thinking Naga citizens to keep supporting a move of this nature, where we bring people together, where we bring people of different political thoughts, although having running the same government, bringing together. These are few, I think, things that people must appreciate. And yes, we have been raising issues. If it is so necessary, we will do it. That is not an issue. We will continue to serve our people, and that is the target. But most of all, why these two parties have to come into one platform, one political entity. One thing that really pricks our conscience, one thing that is, you know, uh, worrying us is we have to think Naga people beyond the state of Nagaland. Our
I agree.
Naga people are scattered here and there. Even in India, as you are aware, we are being divided. We have to think beyond, again, international, so-called international boundary. Our people living in Burma, they are, living in a very pathetic condition. I'm telling you, it is the responsibility of this our people living in the Indian side to walk extra mile to take care of our people living beyond the so-called international boundary. Now, if we remain divided, if the regional political parties keep playing only kitchen politics, where do we take our Naga people forward? This is what I've been harping on. This is what I've been talking, that we have to
Hmm.
take the Naga people forward. When I say this, I don't think only beyond, I don't talk only beyond. I don't think and talk only within Nagaland state. I am thinking more of the Nagas outside the so-called international boundaries. We have lots of issues, I'm aware, to be tackled even within the Nagaland state. Those issues have to be also handled. We will take care. We will continue to take care. But we have our people beyond the so-called international boundaries, and therefore our people must come together. And a political party, regional party like us, if we remain divided, how do you expect us to reach them out to take care of our people? So this is one thing that is worrying us. And with this objective in mind, that we must come together. And we have done it under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Nipiru.
Okay, okay. So I want to acknowledge you when it comes to raising concerns, a voice for the rights of the Nagas. I would acknowledge that you are a champion when it comes to that since your leadership in the NSF days. That due acknowledgement and credit goes to you. But I would also like to understand better, as in, what difference will it make to unify the Naga people after the merger, or was there a roadblock, or was there a difficulty to bring the Nagas together without merging these two parties together as one? Was there any challenge, or now that it's been merged, will it be easier for you to unify the Naga people, or what kind of difference it's going to make? I would like to understand from you better, from your political lens, that this merger is going to bring the unity among the Nagas. How do you convince us on that aspect?
You see, at the moment, we have to very painfully admit that our Naga people are divided on various opinions,
Mm-hmm.
whether it is the Naga national movements who are working in the Naga national movements or in the civil societies.
Yep.
Now, therefore, one and only hope at the moment is this regional party, the Naga People's Front, whose objective from 1963 onwards, it has survived 62 years now. We will be celebrating the 63rd Foundation Day, coinciding with the General Convention on the 21st October 2025 here in Kohima.
Mm-hmm.
So, therefore, this party, the very objective, the primary objective of forming this party by our pioneers, by our leaders, is to consolidate the Naga people, to waste out the rights and grievances of the Naga people, to assert our rights, to claim our rights, to defend our faith, to defend our land, and also integrate the divided Naga homeland. These are the certain objectives of the foundation, the very foundation of this party. And therefore, when we come together under the platform of this Naga People's Front, I, for one, I believe, and it is already established that we have contributed positively. We have contributed positively again. We have contributed, you know, towards unifying, reconciling the Naga people, and also strengthening the Naga society. Because this platform will now, even if we don't come together, we have been having interaction with various uh, Naga tribes across the length and breadth of the Naga homeland. Now, we coming together, it is a force to be reckoned. It has become a formidable force. And therefore, I have no hesitation to say that we will be, it will be a very solid, consolidated, strong platform to address the larger interests of the Naga people.
Mhm. Thank you very much. And now, now let's look at the NPF. I think NDPP has as a single largest party in 2023 election about 25 MLAs, and NPF has two. That comes up to 27, and still it has not secured the majority. Now, from this position, I would like to understand where is the position of the BJP now? Like, will they still be part of it, or is this the strategy as suspected by people for the 2028 election to contest as one strong NPF to reclaim the old NBF's glory days from 2003 onwards? What is the position of BJP going to be?
Well, we have, you know, issued a statement on the 15th, I guess, of this month. And we had a People's Democratic Alliance meeting wherein we have collectively decided that our alliance with the BJP will continue. They are also a part of the PDA, and that in that resolution, they were also a part of that resolution. And we have decided that we will continue the alliance with mutual respect. These are the resolutions we have adopted. And we also say that we impress upon the negotiating group as well as the government of India to bring the Naga peace process to a logical conclusion. Apart from others, these are few resolutions we have adopted together, and we will continue to work with the alliance, the BJP partner. There is no as such. There is no such reason. There is no reason as such that we will delaying our relationship with them. No, we will continue our relationship, our working relationship, our alliance with the NDA and the BJP together. Uh, to in our alliance remains. There is no argument. There is no debate as such that we are, looking forward for 28 election. We are looking for 32 election. No, I think let the time come when
Mhm,
we reach the bridge, we will know. We also know how to cross the bridge, the river. So
mhm,
let the
mhm.
time come at the right time. If necessary, I will answer your query. But at the moment, our alliance with the BJP, the NDA partner, continues, and we will work with them.
Okay, one more very important question. Why it has to be NDPP merging with NPF? And why cannot it be NPF merging with NDPP? Because NPF is the minority when you compare. NDPP is the majority party. It's the bigger party, it's the big brother. Why the big brother is merging with the small brother? So, from your political point of view, what tactic was used as far as you can discuss?
See, Longlen, you must know that politics, of course, as Ottoman, when one Ottoman defined, is the
Mm,
art of the possible.
out of the
So
possibility.
It's out of the possible. So
Okay.
anything is possible in politics. And now, as far as the number dynamics is concerned, I've stated that in some of my press interview, we are no match to them. When you see from the prism of number politics, as far as
Mm-hmm.
the NTPP and NPF, let us say the erstwhile NDPP and NPF is concerned, till yesterday, because they have 32, we have only two in Nagaland. But you are aware that we also have five MLAs in Manipur. So altogether we are
Right.
seven. Okay,
Right.
and we have our presence in two states. So let us not go into that number and jurisdiction debate. Okay, I think that'll be more safer for us. But
Mm-hmm.
you see, we have acted upon, we have been negotiating to each other, talking to each other on mutual respect, keeping the larger interest of the Naga people at the back of our mind, not on number game, not on power struggle, not on who should get what. No, those are not our consideration. But what we have in mind when we were negotiating, when we started negotiating, was the larger interest of the Naga people comes first, not your position, not my position. That does not, bother us, and it did not hit our mind. What was uh, what was in our conscience, what was in our thought process was the larger interest. How do we bring the Naga people together? How do we do it? We have been talking. So the classic thing that we could come out was we must come together first and show to the Naga people that it is possible. It is possible if we have the political will, if we have the desire to come together. It is possible. So uh, that is one. Second, as far as NBF is concerned, you are aware, uh, it is one of the second oldest regional political party in India. The first oldest at the moment is the TMK, the Tamil Nadu, where they are
Mm-hmm.
still ruling in the state. The
Yeah.
second oldest regional party registered in the Election Commission of India is the Naga People's Front. Now, that is one. In the Northeast, this is the oldest regional political party that has survived the onslaught of threat from the national political parties for this much long. And NBF, the Coke symbol, the Coke party, has shown its presence from 64 election till 23 elections in Nagaland state, in Manipur, 2011 elections and 2018, no, 17 elections. So, and also the 2022 elections, 17 and 22 elections. We have shown our presence. At the first inning, we got four. Now we have five, even in Manipur. Like that. So the concept of NBF has been, uh, expanded to the other areas of Naga areas, other parts of Naga areas, and the acceptability level is extremely high in electoral politics. Sometimes, of course, our number reduces. Sometimes it increases. That is natural. But as far as the ideology and the concept of the NBF is concerned, it is acceptable to the larger jang of the Naga public from 64 onwards. Now, as far as the symbol is concerned, the cock symbol, it is extremely significant, especially for the Naga people. You know, in the ancient days, cock is used, the cock is used as a clock, clock for the Naga
Right.
people.
Mm-hmm.
The when the cock at the dawn of the day, early in the morning, the cock will crow, And the villagers will wake up that the cock is crowing. When they wake up, have prepare food, go to field, come back. In the evening, they will know. They move by the movement of the cock. They will know that it is time to take dinner. It is time to take lunch. Like that. So this is a very significant uh, animal, let us say, for our people, which is closely attached to the sentiments of the Naga people. Longland, you'll be interested to know. Even in America, when there was a voting, a contest between eagle and the cock, the cock lost by only 2 votes. And at last, they have chosen the eagle as their national bird. Otherwise,
Mhm.
actually, the cock was one of their, first amongst the first choice. But when it was put to vote, the cock lost by only 2 votes. American nearly choose the cock as their, national bird, national, animal, a
Mhm.
national animal. They are using eagle. You are aware, isn't it? In the president's
Right.
of America's seal, you will find the eagle. So
Right.
like that, this cock, the roster is not only significant for the Naga people, but even in America, we is in a society which is 300 plus years advanced ahead of us, have this kind of that what do we call it, an attachment? Let us say an attachment or a respect, or the like, the admiration for the roster they call. And for the Naga people, it has a lot of meaning. And therefore, we coming together under this symbol itself is historic, and it will go a long way in the bringing the Naga sentiments together once again.
Mm. Thank you. The last question. Do you
Yes,
think,
yes, please.
a- and do you strongly believe that with the merger of NBF and NDPP and with the incoming of current Chief Minister Dr. Nipi Rio, do you think will he be able to restore the old glory of the NBF in the days to come?
Well, you see, people may have a lot of opinion, on Honorable Chief Minister. You may you may have an opinion that we cannot stop your opinion or somebody's opinion. But I'm telling you, only a very strong leadership can take this kind of decision. It is not an easy decision. He is having all the comfort with him, the powers with him, the chairs with him, as you have mentioned earlier, while asking me that he has all the number with him from 25. He has risen up to 32 in the house of 60. How much number do you require? 31 is enough to run a government. Still,
Right.
then he has chosen that no, we cannot keep on going like this. We must come together, and we must show our leadership. Our ego and pride should be set aside for the time being. Let it be. Our ego and pride should not come in between. And who has done this? Dr. Nipirio, Honorable Chief Minister, have exhibited this. We all must appreciate. You may have your own disgruntlement against him. That is your personal issue with him. But as far as for the Naga interest, he has shown the way that, look, this is the way we must come together. If we keep talking, dreaming, talking of our echoes and pride, if we keep harping our echo and pride, things are not moving. Nagas will go only backward instead of moving forward. And he has exhibited his leadership. He deserves our highest appreciation, Mr. Longland. And I'm speaking this from my heart. He deserves our highest appreciation. Only a person who has a strong determination to unite the Naga people can only do this. This is what I
Okay.
would like to send a message to the Naga people, that
Mhm.
a person having the sense of strong leadership can come up with this kind of decision. And today's resolutions of the NDPP to merge with NPF is through his sagacity, through his guidance, that all this has come about to this conclusion. Now we will only culminate in the official form on 21st of October, because we all have become NPF now. It will be a collective general convention. All will be also a part of it. So we must appreciate such bold and wise decision of our Honorable Chief Minister, Dr. Nipi Rio.
Thanks for shedding light on that. The best way to conclude here is time will tell, and the quality of the leadership will be known by the fruit that it bears later on. But still, then, we will keep speculating about it to make sure everything runs well. And I truly appreciate you for, I know you had a very long day, but still, you made the time out to have this conversation, and not just for my show, not just for our channel, but as one of the characteristics of wanting to give accountability to the people in such a responsible manner. And I truly appreciate you for that. And now, 21st of October will also give us and tell us a lot of stories about how it is going to run, who will all be part of the government, who will all be part of the leadership. So fingers crossed till 21st October. And I thank you and I wish you the best in your political future career. And looking forward to effective governance and looking forward to the resolution of the Naga political problem with this coming together and merger of the regional party as well. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, I just wanted to say that the 21st October General Convention, which is going to be held here in IG Stadium, Kohima, I would
Right.
like to appeal the Naga people to cooperate and to uphold us in their daily prayers. Thank you, Donglen. It's tiresome,
Thank
but
you so much.
I thought I must speak to you because you were insisting, so I just came forward.
Right.
I hope we have made our point clear
True.
what we intended to say.
True. Despite the differences of opinions from the public, and I think it's always good to come and take adversarial question like this, and that's one thing I always appreciate you. Thank you so much, Honorable MLA.
Okay, thank you. Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you.